Oh, wow. Okay. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome back. I hope your weekend, well, I hope you had a productive. Oh, I can't even talk. Hope you had a great week. I know it's coming to an end for some people. I'm off though, so yeah, I hate that for y'all. So we're gonna talk about today. You can't hear it?
Nope, don't hear it.
Oh shite. Hold on, y'all. They say they can't hear us. Let me turn it up.
Okay.
Can you hear me? Wait, can you?
Okay. Got it.
Okay. We good now. So welcome back to our channel, Mars versus Venus. And of course, we have our co-host. He's over there. So you're gonna hear him in the background. So don't mind him. He doesn't have a lot of input on anything we do. He's kind of lazy. We need to fire him. But it is what it is. So today, what is we gonna talk about? It's gonna be what was said versus what the other person actually heard.
What I said versus, what you said versus what I heard.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so we just got into an argument like 2 weeks ago.
We'll say that one for last.
I'm just saying.
Okay.
We did. So this is real stuff. Like this really happens.
This happens all the time. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So we're gonna go over a few common.
What the F?
A few common breakdown in communication over some surface level stuff that spawns into or manifests into arguments. And then when you reflect on it, be like, damn, this argument was over nothing. So one of the things that we talked about prior to starting this live was she asked the question about, okay, so give me a scenario where this happens. And I said, a woman asked us, hey, do you like something or do you want to do something?
Like, I like to go to the farmer's market. I like to thrift. I know that Mars is not going to want to do both for sure. Like, I know I have to take the baby and myself to do the thrifting. Now, the farmer's market, it's a toss-up.
Wrong.
What?
When have you heard me say I don't want to go to
you do like that. Well, you do like that.
Yeah, because it's an outing that we do. And then, the odds are we're going to find something like, oh, damn, let me try this. Oh, but anyway, and this is normally.
Well, then something else. Then shopping, because you don't like shopping.
In most cases.
Y'all rush me. I don't like shopping.
In most cases, no. Like if we're all kind of saying like we're doing our whole family, like we'll go to the outlet. Oh, by the way, condolences to the families.
Gosh, yes.
in the shooting that happened at the outlets in the DFW.
I think it's Allen. It's Allen.
Allen Outlets.
Yeah, we're pretty familiar with that location. We have actually been there several times, and y'all have to be really careful. It's just getting rough out there.
Yeah. Okay, but back to the topic. Well, we'll go shopping, and then we'll go to an outlet mall, and then we all kind of certain things I like versus certain things she likes versus certain things our oldest like, and so we all just kind of go our separate ways. Like we'll go to the same store, we just got separate ways in the same store, and we'll meet up at checkout, right? Okay, but a woman will ask, and she referenced farmer's market. Hey, do you want to go to the farmer's market? And then I will say, I don't care. What she heard was.
But I'll say what I heard was.
Okay, sorry.
I really don't want to go. That's a no. And so now I'm upset because I'm like, what the hell? I'm trying to spend some time with your ass. And now you don't want to go. So now I'm all pissy. Right?
Sometimes.
Yeah, so now I'm all pissy. And now I don't even want to be around you because that's who I am as a person.
Meanwhile, really what I said is what I meant. I stand by this comment, and I will stand on this hill until I'm buried underneath it. Men were very simple creatures, and when we say we don't care, we really truly don't care. If we go, cool. If we don't go, cool. I think she forgets, like, I have no problem saying, no, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do it. And if I don't want to do it, I don't, and she'd be like, fine. And she'll go. She'll scoop up little guy and they're out the door.
Sure will.
And so, I mean, but she knows the things that I actually don't mind doing. It's just sometimes the way it comes out. I'm you know, the only time I'm going to really get ecstatic is when my credit score goes up, like you.
Or something gets paid off. Like,
Or
oh,
bill-
yeah, we paid the car off.
Hey, look. I'm a firm believer. Hey, you know what? Dang it, you know, get the stuff. I'm about to say the S word. Get the stuff done and get it off your plate.
Yeah.
Because when you get it off your plate, you got more money to play with.
Yeah.
But okay. So,
but for me, if I say I don't care, for me that means like I really don't want to do it.
see,
That's me.
That's the exact difference between men and women, Mars and Venus. Those are exact differences. Men are very to the point on those things. When we say we don't care, there's not no conflict. It's not indecisive. We don't care if we go. We don't care if we stay. It don't matter. We're the vibe does not change.
Yeah. But for me, like I said, if I say I don't care, it means I don't want to really do it, but I'll do it because you're gonna keep on talking about it, and I'm gonna shut you up. So I don't care. So yeah, that's what makes us different.
Okay.
And not everybody is the same. Not everybody, you know. Some men are more complicated than other men. I haven't really met them, but I'm pretty sure there are.
Well, there's no absolutes in the world, but just like there's a group of women that have a man mindset, and there's a group of men that have a woman mindset. I'm talking strictly in the context of what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Like a woman be like, I don't care, and she really don't care, and the man be like, I don't care, but he really does care.
Right.
So, but anyway, on to the next one. This next one is going to be very tricky, and it's a very touchy subject between men and women, and it is women's weight.
What? Why are you doing a weight one? Look at me. I got my guards up. Why are you doing a weight one?
Because it's the truth.
Shit.
That's a touchy one. So let me give the framework here. A woman will have a new dress that she buy. I like this dress. She puts on the dress, and you know, like the dress may not fit her correctly. It may, you know, she might be self-conscious about her weight, one of these things, all the above. And then she comes to the significant other and say, babe, do this dress make me look fat?
You made me look big.
I'm sorry.
I don't think I ever say fat.
Okay, fine. Make me look big. Because this doesn't just totally apply to you. This is just a joke.
Yeah.
And then a man is caught in a conundrum. And I'm saying they caught up in the conundrum because I can tell. I don't think, well, it hasn't happened to us, but I can tell you without a shadow of a doubt, a man has 50 billion things going off in his head. Because he knows it doesn't matter what answer he gives is going to be the wrong answer. He's like, no, babe, that dress don't make you look fat. Oh, you're lying because I just jumped on the scale and I just gained X amount of pounds.
It'd be like 2-3 pounds.
You can't see that crap.
It'd be like 2 or 3 pounds for real.
Meanwhile, you know, like the man be like, no, babe, you know, no, it doesn't happen. You know, you just look perfectly fine. And then, or the man will be like, no, dress do make you look like you gained weight. And now, and he's being honest. You want him to be honest. So really, in all honesty, no, your significant other. As a matter of fact, let me be clear. It doesn't necessarily have to be man and woman. It can be man,
significant other.
Yeah, it's a significant other.
Partner.
And your partner, right? Thank you. And then you be like, no, I'll make you gain weight. Or make you look like you gain weight. And then you have an attitude. So your significant other is in a no-win situation. So within a matter of seconds, their brain has came up with so many scenarios, and all the outcomes are the same, just like in the game in Marvel. It's one scenario where it's like Doctor Strange. How many scenarios you go through? Like 5 billion.
Well, my suggestion for men is to Yeah, I'm not gonna set you up for the okie doke. I say, do my boobs look smaller? Because I'd be like, ooh, I want my boobs to look smaller. That's just
no, wrong. I don't even know why you're trying to lie to these people. I told you, I was like, damn, maybe your tits look smaller. And then when I say it,
I'll be mad.
Okay, so YouTube world, Venus is she's a very busty woman. Very
yes,
busty.
I am.
She's like very busty, right? You know, she could feed a tribe called Quest.
Absolutely, I can.
Matter of fact, I was joking with her. We were giving a little guy a bath last night, and I was like, "Dang, this bra's huge!" I'm like, "Damn, big titties go in there." But anyway, you're okay. But that's a fair point that you're making about like. Do the dress make my butt look big or but look small?
I be trying to go for like
big, breast look small.
Can my butt look bigger? Because my boobs and my butt don't match up. But you know, hey, it's fine. Everybody's different. Everybody got something that
you was blessed on one side
and not so much on the other. Yeah. So I don't trip over it. It is what it is. He loved me regardless, and he loved me when I was bigger and I'm smaller now. He loves me still the same. My suggestion for a man is, or for your significant other, is to, if you know your partner is really self-conscious about their weight, you need to make sure that you're always encouraging them. You look beautiful. You look so good. You look so pretty. I think you need to make sure you do that, because weight is such a big deal, especially for women, because women, what we've taught from the beginning is our mom, our aunts are always on diets. And then two, you see in the, you know, public or TV, it's smaller. Now it's big butt. And so it gets very depressing. You told you ain't shit because you don't have A, B, C, D, F, G for a woman. And that puts something on you. So my suggestion is always, and just be encouraging. Oh my God, you look so beautiful. You look beautiful today. You don't gotta eat. She could have just woke up, but still, you look beautiful today. Oh my gosh, you wearing that? Yep. Where the hell you going with wearing that? Make sure you do that, because it's good to build people's confidence up. Even for like if it's a man, you know, make sure you build their confidence up. I love when I'm like, oh, you look good. Where the hell you going with your thigh and pants on? Go take that off.
Yeah, but you have told me that I gained weight though too.
Well, you did gain a little weight.
You've thrown. Hey, but you don't understand how would that make me feel?
Oh well, that's true. I could. But shit, my ass was fat too.
But you never heard me say that though.
No, because you know that's.
I don't mean that's something I just don't do. But yeah, I mean, you know, like it's been some times where you say that, and you know, and for a second there. And mind you, matter of fact, she's just hearing this for the first time, by the way.
Yeah.
So she's taking this information in just as you all are as well. Like, yeah, when I've gained weight and you make mention of, like, yeah, that makes me feel self-conscious.
It was more because of the sleep apnea. He don't understand that is serious. And when you sit there and hear somebody and like, oh, are you gonna breathe? Baby, have you gained weight? Because this is scary.
But I lost weight. That's the thing. Now,
but I don't understand. It pisses me off that he loses weight and it's so fast. It's like, oh, I weigh this. I'm like, I can't even eat like you eat, because I would be 350 plus pounds on the small, tiny frame that I have.
Well, I'll tell you what, like, I was talking to a colleague about this, and we need to shift to the next topic because we want to make this live short. But I'll say this real quick. I can tell you right now, like, while we're not health nuts by us having he's not a newborn, he's a toddler now, but by with his birth, that has helped my health some, because prior to him being born, I was weighing my heaviest, which was probably 30 pounds over my weight that I was. Well, actually, it was over 20 pounds.
BMI is European standard.
Not BMI.
Oh, okay. I'm about to say,
body
use that now.
My body mass index. No, I'm talking about my actual weight. Like my actual weight, I'm still probably over my actual weight, probably about like 10 pounds. But there was once upon a time remember I showed you my when I had my physical and how much I weighed at that time? Yeah. Like, yeah, as opposed to now, I'm like 10 pounds less than that now, but my ideal weight is 10 pounds less than where I am now. Okay. But on to the last topic.
Well, I apologize, honey, if that hurt your feelings.
I mean, yeah,
because that is never my intent to fat shame somebody because my ass is
It wasn't-
still gonna be bigger than your ass.
it wasn't fat shaming. It was just like, I'm like, damn. I'm like, I mean, I know I've gained weight. I got a dad bod now. I totally get that.
You still sexy though. So it
Thank
don't
you.
matter.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I think you just kind of butter me up on.
No, I wouldn't say it.
Okay, but anyway, but we're at the 15-minute mark, and we said we was going to try to cut this at 15 minutes, but we got one topic that we want to talk about that happened to us roughly about maybe a month ago.
Yeah.
So, and Venus, feel free to fill in the gaps, unless you want to say it.
No, you can say it.
Okay, so feel free to fill in the gaps. So we had a big argument, and it was really over nothing. And I'm sure this happens in all the households. Maybe not contextually like how ours happened, but the overview of it, I'm sure it's happened a lot. So we use a lot of trash bags in this house, a lot. So there's a trash bag that gets placed out every single day. It's like I think it's like 13 gallons. It's a 13-gallon trash can, and so we have somebody come in to assist us with our 2-year-old every day, and we have our stuff that we do every day in the kitchen, and a lot of stuff gets thrown away. We are avid recyclers as well.
I make sure we recycle this house.
We're avid at that. Well, so it gets split to a degree. And so she made mention about the trash bags. Mind you, we were wasting a lot of food. And now that's a key part. So remember that. We waste a lot of food in this house. It's only 3 of us. We waste a lot of food.
We've gotten better.
Well, just okay. I gotta paint the story.
Uh-huh.
And so she made mention like we're wasting all these trash bags, and I'm like, but we have all these trash bags.
Get that fly right there by the cup.
Where
sorry, y'all. It was a fly by the cup, and baby, him and them flies, he goes crazy. So never mind.
And so my response, she was talking about we're using so many trash bags, and my response was like, trash bags isn't a big deal. Like that's way down the list than the things in the house. Then the conversation spawned to groceries and things like that. Meanwhile, I have not said anything about the food thing. I have not said anything. I haven't said anything yet. So mind you, like right before that, like a day or two before that, she just came to me, hey, you need to buy some filters for the fridge. Didn't ask, didn't say, can you? Hey, you need to buy some, because we have one of the new fridge where it's a water dispenser, and those water dispenser fridges have a water filter in it.
Yeah.
So she was like, well, buy them. We need some filters. That's something that she normally did because she had like an auto pay thing for it.
I don't have that no more.
Oh, you didn't? Okay. Well, so what happens when the fridge will detect that the filter was low, it would automatically say, hey, this filter needs to be refilled, and it will make the purchase for you because she has information in there. She removed it. I just found this out.
Yeah.
All right. So I bought the filters. Cool. So then she said something about, so we having this back and forth conversation about the trash. Took it like, damn, you just had me 2 days ago buy something that you've been responsible for, and now you're trying to add on another bill. And then I made reference, her trigger is bill payment. That's
if you talk about money, if you try to talk about money with me, like you're not, it puts me on a different headspace. And the reason I didn't want to be by the filter, because I was being lazy. I didn't want to go in the refrigerator and look them up. That's the only reason why I met you do it.
Okay. So obviously, like, and I've said this about roles in the house. I truly believe men should be the head of the household. Women should not have to bear the load that men should have to. Now, that's just my beliefs. Now, when your significant other see like I'm slipping, that's when you read the signs, baby. What do you need from me? But I'm a firm believer that men that's your duty. You would be a provider and a protector of a house. That's just how I've been wired. So I'm like, even though that we all know that I pay the majority of the bills. And I'm like, oh, well, damn, you trying to dump another bill on me when I pay the majority of the bills in the house. She took that as a slight, but it wasn't a slight. It's like, oh, so you're trying to dump another bill on me. That's how I took that. And how she took it was me being dismissive of what she pays in the house.
Yeah.
And then we had an argument about it.
Yeah. I didn't speak to him for like 2 days. I was so mad. Like, how dare you think I put money in this house, I buy groceries, and who the hell does he think so my mind went to that, like, who the hell he think he talking to? Oh, he got me effed up. I don't think so. So that's how my mind, I get very defensive when stuff like that because I always play my role, but it really, the filters was me just being lazy. I was like, I didn't want to do it.
Okay, then. So
I didn't want to go in there, refrigerator, open the refrigerator up and look at the filter. I didn't want to do that part.
Okay, so from the recipient end of it, there was no conversation.
It wasn't.
It. She just said, "Hey, take care of the filters." And what I do, I went in there, got the model. I ordered the wrong one, but then luckily I was able to find a brand that's actually cheaper. I bought 2 for the price of 1,
yeah.
So it ended up working out. So how I took it, I'm like, you already just had me take on this thing, which probably looks like it's going to be another bill that I'm going to take care of with the water filter. And now you're trying to dump these trash bags on me when in the grand scheme of things, like we bought the bulk size. So even if you change one trash bag per day, it's 80 trash bags. So you're good for over 2 months. So that's how I'm looking at it. I'm like, even if you do the math, even though every single day we don't take them out every day,
but damn near.
But in 7 days, we're probably going to, 1 week it might be 5 days, another week it may be 6.
Yeah.
Right. So how I'm taking this is like, oh, so you're trying to dump 2 more bills on me.
Yeah.
And so we had this argument about it. And then we circled back on it. And then so I told her, I said, that wasn't my intent on coming off that way. But then that's when I made mention of we waste food in it because she made mention about the groceries. She takes care of all the groceries. Every now and then I'll run errands to the store and I'll get a few things, but she don't.
Why is that?
Because my memory's bad. I get the wrong stuff.
Don't get the right.
I get the wrong stuff.
Stuff people don't even eat.
I get the wrong stuff.
Throw that shit away. We're not gonna eat that.
Okay.
But I mean, I guess to sum it all up, if you hear something different, you need to talk it out. You need to talk it out and say, well, when you said this is what my brain heard. But when you said this is what my brain heard. So it's best to talk it out. But it happens. People argue. If you don't argue in a relationship, it's almost like that's weird to me, right? Is that weird?
It depends on what you mean when you say argument.
Or disagreement.
You said argument.
Well, I should say disagreement.
Okay, yeah. If you don't disagree, then yes. Now how you argue, there is so many levels
to that.
Shout out to our Caucasian listeners, but I was told a story real quick about how it was a couple that had 2 kids. Well, obviously one of them is grown now, and he was talking about how his parents would argue where the mom. This was after dinner, and basically it was like, we need to have a family discussion. I felt offended when you told me that. Well, honey, that was not my intent. I mean, like it was
a civil conversation.
It was like something that you would see on like black and white TV show. Like Leave It to Be. Like how this it was a civil discourse that
was odd to us.
Well, hearing it sounded odd because there was no arguing per se, right? It was just, you made me feel this way. Well, why did I? Well, it was almost like a therapy session. That's probably the best way I can describe.
But that's pretty good though. Like people should do that. That's good. If you can do that, that's really good.
I guess it seems
like there's no passion though.
It just comes off kind of weird to me.
It seems like y'all they vanilla sex lives. I don't know what this is.
No, it looked like black and white TV where the couple goes to bed and they got two twin size beds with a lamp in the middle.
Yeah.
like when
Dick Van Dyke. That's what the show.
No. I
No, it
forgot.
was Dick Van Dyke.
It was another. I mean, it was several.
Oh,
shows
and
like
Lucy.
that. Like My Three Sons.
No, Leave It to Beaver.
Leave It to Beaver was like that. There's a few others.
Yeah.
Too. But yeah, okay. But to wrap up our live session, is there anything you want to add?
No, that's it, you guys.
Yes.
Please like, comment, and subscribe. We see you looking. Please go ahead and hit the like button or subscribe. It helps us grow and share out. If you have any type of points you want to talk about, or let us know in the comments below. I'm hot.
Okay, so I'll add this. Ooh. And while we don't do it all the time, because I think sometimes we get so caught up in what we want to say next.
Yeah.
The best advice I can give is say, okay, let's take a 15-minute break.
15-minute breaks are good.
We don't do it a lot. We've done it before.
Listen, I think too, you should also, I think you should record yourself during an argument.
Oh,
I think that would be so good. I would love to hear people say, I recorded myself during an argument and wow, was I such an ass? Or I really meant to say, I think that'd be really good. Like the next time we argue, we need to do that.
But that's the thing. You don't know. Sometimes you see an argument coming, but sometimes an argument just manifests.
Even if it's mid argument, I think you should do it to see, like, oh my God, I sound like such a DICK.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, with that being said, we are going to come to a close on this live. As always, like, comment, subscribe. Until next time, YouTubers, be safe.
Yes, bye.